Well, yes, you're still on your Feel Good Breakfast show, and we're going to get into all things to do with food, my favorite place to be. And in celebration of Heritage Month, we decided to make one of the Mother City most loved dishes. I know I grew up eating this every other Sunday. Lamb biryani is what it's all about. Now, this biryani is enjoyed in many households, each having their own variations. So stay tuned as we prepare this mouth-watering dish. And if you have your own way of creating this, please don't come for us. This is our version of the traditional lamb biryani. And I brought in somebody so incredible, Anton Taylor, who we're going to find a bit more about later and why he's, again, viral. I mean, you stay being viral. And once again, one of his videos definitely made it on the top of our feeds. But for now, I got to ask you, Anton, lamb biryani, yes, no?
Yes. What
Absolutely,
a way to
yes.
start my day.
Did you grow up eating it or?
No, I didn't actually. We weren't that exotic.
Not exotic. Okay, well, I'm going to put you on meat duty while I'm going to sort out the spices.
All right, tell me what
and
to
I'll
do.
guide you through it, okay? So basically, you're going to marinate the lamb so that it tenderizes. So you've got some plain yogurt here. You could also use buttermilk if you wanted. Chuck it in with some garlic as well as some ginger and then some spices. Just make sure you get in there.
Okay.
Can you get in there?
I'm quite terrified, but I think I can do it.
No, don't be terrified.
Yeah.
I've got the typical job of putting all of this together. I'm going to toast our spices, some bay leaves, some cinnamon, some cumin. You familiar with all of these?
Yeah, you know, most of my food involves I just put some chicken in an air fryer. So this is a big step up.
Oh my gosh, we went from 0 to 100 there. Okay, well, we are definitely going to do something new and also experience this together because I've never personally made lamb biryani. So this is going to be an experience for the both of us. I've also got some cloves as well as cardamom in here. And then we also call it, what is the word we use? Karamonk. It's the worst thing when you're actually eating lamb biryani and you bite into those whole spices and then it actually kind of ruins your whole day. But hopefully in your Feel Good Breakfast show, we're going to keep the good vibes going. So what sort of food did you traditionally grow up eating?
So I grew up pretty vanilla, I won't lie. A lot of chicken a la king, oxtail.
That's lovely.
That is nice stuff, yes. Yeah, we had a lot of red meat like many South African families growing up. My parents were both very good chefs, and we grew up, I must say, eating quite healthy food.
Okay.
I favor efficiency and speed as an adult. So
I get that.
my girlfriend's a very good chef, so she does make lamb biryani. Isn't that
lovely? Shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Let me just add some olive oil to loosen up everything that's in the pan. There you go. That is perfect. Well, shout out to girlfriends for taking care of their boyfriends in the best way. I get you on the efficiency part, though. I feel like we're quite time poor. Our schedules are super busy all the time. And you juggle quite a lot. I mean, from UCT days, now going viral every other week. I mean, come on now. What is your most favorite thing about what you do?
You know, I think just being able to express yourself in a creative medium is really nice. I think, you know, you go through life, something happens, you have feelings about it. And I think I just feel very lucky that I can put it out there and share my feelings with people.
Yeah.
And I think it's just really nice idea, which, you know, social media may have some pitfalls, but being able to connect with people and relate to them, I think that really makes me happy. Yeah.
I think so too. And I think you've really connected with people in a big way because at first it was like controversy and shock jock and that was the vibe. And then it just became, you know what, guys, I'm going to take a moment of vulnerability, open up about what I'm all about. And we loved seeing that part of Anton being shown as well. Was there a change in heart? Was it part of the strategy?
You know, I think as I've got older, I've just become more honest about just being who I am. And I think I don't need to. I think when I was younger, you want to put up like a bit of a show and say, and I think as you get older, you go, let's just be authentic and show you're a human being. And I think the more that we can be authentic, the more we allow others the opportunity to be who they are.
Yeah, I think it was Marianne Williamson that says when we shine our lights, we kind of inadvertently give others permission to do the same. And that's exactly what you've done. And in a recent video that we're going to get into the details of in just a little bit, but language became something that maybe some people didn't know about, that you speak Xhosa.
Yes.
And you had a friend come on that also the two of you were bantering, both being white boys in South Africa, which is still a shock to many people.
Yeah, maybe let's hope in maybe 15 years' time it won't be such a shock. But I always, I've always felt deeply South African. I don't feel, I'm several generations born here.
Right.
And I wanted to be able to speak to people. So I took a decision to, thank you.
Of course, I got you.
To learn how to speak the language.
Yeah.
And I was joined by Bruce, who grew up speaking Xhosa.
Right.
So his Xhosa is the next level. But yeah, man, it's been probably one of the best things that's ever happened in my life.
100%. Because when it comes to language, I'm going to grab this from you.
Thank you.
You also kind of explore people's worldviews.
Yes.
And the way that they really see things from the inside, like fundamentally. I mean, I grew up with an Afrikaans background and being attached to that language, you get attached to people too.
Yeah.
You speak to them, a bridge is gapped between the two of you and defenses are down. You're kind of like, actually, nah, you're my chummy. Like, we can get along and we can chat, right? Oh, this is looking good. Okay, so we go in with the lamb. We make sure that we cook this through. Lamb takes about 40 minutes to an hour to get through. So we make sure that that is all good. The meat's going to be beautifully tenderized. Let that cook down. I'll turn this down. And then we parboiled our rice.
Okay,
And
lovely.
that we're going to layer. So if there's one thing about biryani, we layer it, right? Some people mix it all together, but we're going to go meat at the bottom, some rice on top of that, and lentils. You're a fan?
Yes, I am.
Some extra roughage. We're going to add our lentils too. And then right at the end, what you're going to do is even fry up some onions as the top layer. You put that on. And then saffron. It's something that's overlooked quite often, but it's such a fundamental part of biryani. So that's the last thing we're going to add on the top. And that is after we steam with a little bit of butter, because butter makes everything better. Absolutely delicious.
I am so impressed by your know-how in the kitchen. You're a proper expert.
Am I?
Yes.
I'm learning. I'm telling you, I came in here with zero knowledge, and by the days, it's coming on to 4 months now. I think I'm an expert by now. If Anton says so, then I know for sure that I am an expert. Okay, Bruce, can you come on here? We spoke about you so much, and now I just need to show you my skills too. Let's see if you would also call me an expert, perhaps. I might make you put in some work. Hello.
How's it?
Come inside me, bro.
Thank you.
Molo Puti, how are you?
Good,
Good,
smells
good.
very
Okay.
good.
Does it smell good?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
we're
good
going to
too.
put that on top. We're going to put our lentils on top because of the magic of TV. We're going to pretend that this is exactly what's going on. And then you know what? We brought in the experts to also tell you what's coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Go ahead, Bruce.
So again, I'm trying to like too Anton about our journey of speaking Xhosa, like Sifu Ninja and so yeah. I hope you guys are going to stay tuned and enjoy it.
Absolutely. We're so excited for that. Yes, it's your Feel Good Breakfast show. And if you want this recipe, it's on expressoshow.com. After the break, we get into conversation with Bruce and Anton, so don't go anywhere.